My name is Charlie Haylock, and I've been commissioned to recite classical works of literature in a Suffolk accent. Before I start my recital, I would like to read a quotation from the Cambridge Encyclopedia of the English Language. Disparagement of regional speech readily transmutes into disparagement of the speakers. The study of regional linguistic variation has more to offer than purely descriptive interest. The more we know about regional variation and changes in the use of English, the more we will come to appreciate the striking individuality of each of the varieties which we call dialects. An essential first step is to replace the notion that a regional variety is only a dialect because it lacks the prestige of the standard language, with the realisation that every dialect is a source of great linguistic complexity and potential. Hopefully, with that in mind, I will prove that classical works of literature can be recited not just in received pronunciation of standard English. Tomorrow and Tomorrow and Tomorrow by William Shakespeare, from Macbeth, spoken by Macbeth. Tomorrow and tomorrow and tomorrow creeps in this petty pace from day to day to the last syllable of recorded time, and all our yesterdays have lighted fools that wait a dusty death. Out, out, brief candle, life's but a walk and shadow, a poor player that struts and frets his hour upon the stage, and then is heard no more. It is a tale told by an idiot, full of sound and fury, signifying nothing. In Time of the Breaking of Nations by Thomas Hardy. Only a man harrowing clods in a slow, silent walk, with an old horse that stumbles and nods, half asleep as they stalk. Only thin smoke without flame from the heaps of couch grass, yet this will go onward the same, though dynasties pass. Yonder a maid and her wight come whispering by, war's annals will cloud into night ere their story die. A Modest Love by Sir Edward Dyer. The lowest trees have tops, the ant her gall, the fly her spleen, the little sparks their heat, the slender hairs cast shadows, though but small, and bees have stings, although they may not be great. Seas have their source, and so have shallow springs, and love is love, in beggars, as in kings. Where rivers smoothest run, deep are the fords. The dial stirs, yet none perceives it move. The firmest faith is in the fewest words. The turtles cannot sing, and yet they love. True hearts have eyes and ears, no tongues to speak. They hear and see, and sigh, and then they break. Rosalind's Madrigal, Love in My Bosom by Thomas Lodge. Love in my bosom like a bee doth suck his sweet. Now with his wings he plays with me, now with his feet. Within my eyes he makes his nest, his bed amidst my tender breast. My kisses are his daily feast, and yet he robs me of my rest. Ah, wanton, will ye? If I sleep, then percheth he with pretty flight, and makes his pillow on my knee the livelong night. I strike my lute, he tunes the string, he music plays, if so I sing. He lends me every lovely thing, yet cruel he my heart doth sting. Whist, wanton, still ye? Else I with roses every day will whip you hence, and bind you when you long to play for your offence. I'll shut mine eyes to keep you in. I'll make you fast it for your sin. I'll count your power, not worth a pin. Alas, what hereby shall I win, if he gainsay me? What if I beat the wanton boy with many a rod? He will repay me with annoy, because a God. Then sit thou safely on my knee, and let thy bower my bosom be. Lurk in my eyes, I like of thee, O Cupid. Do thou pity me? Spare not, but play thee. The Passionate Shepherd to His Love by Christopher Marlowe. Come live with me and be my love, and we will all the pleasures prove that valleys, groves, hills and fields, woods or steepy mountain yields. And we will sit upon the rocks, seeing the shepherd feed their flocks, by shallow rivers to who falls, melodious birds sing madrigals. And I will make thee beds of roses, and 1,000 fragrant posies, a cap of flowers and a kirtle, embroidered all with leaves of myrtle, a gown made of the finest wool, which from a pretty lamb's we pull, fair lined slippers for the cold, with buckles of the purest gold, a belt of straw and ivy buds, with coral clasps and amber studs. And if these pleasures may thee move, come live with me and be my love. The shepherd swain shall dance and sing for thy delight each May morning. If these delights thy mind may move, then live with me and be my love. The Owl and the Pussycat by Edward Lear. The owl and the pussycat went to sea in a beautiful pea-green boat. They took some honey and plenty of money wrapped up in a £5 note. The owl looked up to the stars above and sang to a small guitar. Oh lovely pussy, oh pussy my love, what a beautiful pussy you are. You are. You are? What a beautiful pussy you are. Pussy said to the owl, you elegant fowl, how charmingly sweet you sing. Oh, let us be married, too long we have tarried, but what shall we do for a ring? They sailed away for a year and a day to the land where the bong tree grows. And there in a wood a piggywig stood, with a ring at the end of his nose. His nose, with a ring at the end of his nose. Dear pig, are you willing to sell for 1 shilling your ring? Said the piggy, I will. So they took it away and were married next day by the turkey who lives on the hill. They dined on mince and slices of quince, which they ate with a runcible spoon. And hand in hand on the edge of the sand, they danced by the light of the moon. The moon, the moon, they danced by the light of the moon. I hope you enjoyed part 1, and I hope you click on to part 2. Thank you kindly.